Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the game. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The Sooners in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Anthony. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Well, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Tackled after picking up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going up top on first down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
And there's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. On second down, just keeps firing. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Back to the air one more time. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. They get him down after he makes the catch. The Sooners will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Sooners will punt this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? He's at the 30. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. You've heard of scoop and score. He wasn't able to do that, but he did scoop and flip the field with that big return.
There are two types of fumbles in the world, Reese. There are city fumbles and country fumbles. City fumbles have a lot of bodies around them, so you just want to dive on that fumble. Country fumbles, there's a lot of open grass. That defender saw the green, he picked up the ball, had the convoy, and off he went.
The give to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Into the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown Sooners!
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass, this quarterback getting a little bit of confidence, this passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Makes the catch and he's brought down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Buys a little time. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 2nd and 10 here. Finds the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Sooners will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Vols want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Leaves it with the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We talk about the importance of a quick start in SEC play, guys. You just can't afford to get on a hole.
No, you get behind the head-to-head.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Burks. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looking for a crease to the left.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
To the air, it's Arnold. He's got his man. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking at a 2nd and short now. To the air, it's Arnold. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Roberts. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's got the back in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Offense set on 1st down. They'll try the run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to the well. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the move, it's Sampson. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
2nd down.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Vols will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Brings up second down.
Thompson to throw. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short.
Third down.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
Running back to the ball carrier. Number 48 punts it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got it behind the line. It's Anthony. Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff from the gun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Achuk. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Formation to kick it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first.
Oh, look out! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
He's brought down at the 38-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Thompson wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Powers through the defender. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Scanning the field is Iamaleava. He's got him this time.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And here's the third interception of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He's looking to throw on third and short. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Thompson to throw. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They feed him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.